111 for Cotto. Seems a little stretched out. That means you're not really recognizing what Clottey got done. But man, that was an outstanding fight. Clottey just a half a step behind Cotto every time. He did quite a bit in this fight. Clottey did. Cotto did just a shred more though. Cotto 34-1 with 27 knockouts. Clottey moving on down to 35-3, 21 big wins by knockout. What is next for Cotto? It's looking like maybe there's going to be some Pacquiao Cotto coming up. Now that might be something because that's a natural welterweight with a huge punch against Pacquiao, who is a natural what? Bantam? Feather? I'd probably go so far as say a natural featherweight, or even lower, against a natural welterweight. And this is not fighting Oscar De La Hoya. No disrespect to Oscar, but you were on your last legs when Pacquiao whooped you. Miguel Cotto against Pacquiao, that is a different kind of thing altogether. Can Pacquiao hit and not get hit? Because he does not want to get hit by Cotto. There's no way around that. What's next for Clottey? Man, I mean, I used to think that Clottey was just not getting decisions. He did just enough to become the second best fighter in the ring that night against Cotto. And I wanted this fight to happen 3 years ago. So unfortunately for Joshua Clottey, he moves on down and he has to get back in line for another title shot. He needs to become a champion. He's that good. He is good enough to be a welterweight champion. Just, well, I mean, who knows? Who knows? When he lost to Margarito, he had two messed up hands. And also when he fought Margarito might have had two loaded hands. So we don't even know. I mean, it's tough to say. I mean, you can point your finger. You just never really know. Junior flyweight action on the undercard of that. Ivan Iron Boy Calderon, a technical draw after 6 rounds with Rodel Mayol. He retains a junior flyweight championship of the world. 58-56 for Calderon, 58-56 for Mayol, and 57-57 a draw. This was definitely due to an accidental headbutt. The cut that was over Calderon's head was pretty nasty. I mean, just blood everywhere. This was vicious. And then they ended up bashing heads again later in that round. It was I believe it was the 4th round that it happened, 4th or 5th, when that one happened. But I couldn't believe. I mean, just blood, just like a faucet, Timmy. I mean, it was pretty nasty. But so they had to stop it. They ended up going to scorecards, and at the time of the stoppage, at the end of 6, it was a draw. So they're calling it a technical draw. I've got no problem with that. I mean, it sucks, but I mean, Rodel Mayol, you deserve to get a belt, and Calderon is the champion. So we'll see. We will see. Not any big deal. It'll happen again. There's going to be a rematch of this. Also on the undercard of that, Saturday night in Mexico City. Not on the undercard. Saturday night in Mexico City, strawweight action. Juan Palacios, TKO victory in the 10th round over Eric Ramirez. And Friday in San Jose, California, lightweight action. Robert the Ghost Guerrero, TKO victory in the 8th round over Efren Hinojosa. That was on Friday Night Fights out of San Jose. TKO in the 8th round. Robert Guerrero, he definitely had some problems with Efren Hinojosa, but he absolutely stopped him in grand fashion. I mean, that was a knockout. Guerrero, 24-1-1 with 17 knockouts. Hinojosa, 30-6 with 1 draw, 17 wins by knockout. So is there really room for 2 ghosts in this sport? Because we've also got Kelly the Ghost Pavlik, obviously. And that'll pretty much do it. Let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll be right back with all the fights that are going to get us through the week right here on your Bolo Punch Boxing Hour.